FMTraining.tv. My name is Margaret Carlton. I'll be your broadcast engineer for today. Hope y'all are having a lovely day. I'm here with the wonderful Christian Schmitz. How you doing, Christian? You're muted currently.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Yeah,
Yes.
I just have to find this button.
Yes, the mute one. I've been doing this for ages and I still mess that up. Today we are having Friday, which is MonkeyBread Plug-in 15.5 release. Me and Chris were talking about how many functions he's up to now, which is 7,782, which is an impressive number. Frankly, that's 7,782 solutions to all of your problems. Actually, does that function count even like the quality of life stuff that you do, like the variable auto-completion?
Yes, we have functions to turn this on and off. So
Oh, those are counted.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Makes sense. Um, the MonkeyBread plugin, frankly, remains one of the most, frankly, best plugins that you can buy, frankly. I would suggest you go get it. It's funny. Richard and I have it to auto-install when all basically all of our computers, whenever we open up the solution him and I work on together, basically updates and goes like, hey, you don't have MBS installed. You should do that. Both because we use it and also because, frankly, it makes development a heck of a lot easier. Nick is the engineer that you all are familiar with. He is not a plugin person. He has been a FileMaker purist for a very long time, and then he accidentally got MBS installed, I think probably off of one of me and Richard's auto installers. Uh, and it became a necessity. He became addicted very quickly. So it's now the only plugin that he uses. He laments it, like, he took code so much faster with it. His life is so much easier with it. He can't not have it now. So it is a fantastic plugin for a huge variety of reasons. You should go pick it up. It allows you, as Richard likes to say, to never have to say no to your customers. And Christian himself was a fantastic developer. The amount of times that me and Richard have randomly pinged him in Slack and go like, we don't know what we're doing. And Christian has answered and given us a response or added a function as we have needed it has been many times. So, with that all being said, I think I'm good to hand it over to you, Christian. Christian, what are we doing today?
So we are talking about the MBS plugin, and we have a
Yes.
new version 3 days ago, 15.5, which also reminds you that I'm doing this for quite a few years. It's now 19 years. So
Ooh.
next year we have a big celebration.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, so let's talk about, we have new functions for you. There is a new a large language model coming with macOS 26 and iOS 26 from Apple, and you can use it in FileMaker locally on device within your solution. It just needs to be enabled in system preferences, and then the whole Apple Intelligence thing, and then it downloads the model in the background, and your application can use it.
Ooh, okay,
And
that'll be
it's
interesting.
free of charge and locally. And let me just connect the other Mac.
Yes.
So this is a different Mac with macOS 26.
Mm-hmm.
And here is the solution running. So I can ask here a question like, what is FileMaker? This is a large language model. It has some word knowledge. So it takes a few seconds for thinking. And then we get here a little
Ooh,
explanation.
that's nice.
As you see, I even made this bold because, well, the large language model likes to make bullet points, with some formatting. So you can ask it more questions, like what could we ask? What is 5 plus 7? Let's see if it can do math. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, if you ask, does it have like tools enabled? Like, could you ask it what the
No,
weather
no,
is?
no.
Okay, got it.
This is something I thought about for a future version. If
Mm-hmm.
we could add tools, like it could query something like FileMaker get functions.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have a little bit knowledge about the database it's running in.
That makes sense.
So let's go to the script and see how the script works. So the first thing would be to, where is it? Start, the start script. So we can check if the foundation models are available because, well, you need macOS 26 or iOS 26 for this. And if you don't have that, they won't work.
Got it.
Then there's a one-time initialization. So the
Mm,
plugin loads everything
mm-hmm.
from the framework. And then you can check the availability. No, well, the status,
Available
whether it's
status. Yep.
available. Yeah. And it may be available. It may be not yet available. Let's see. Oh, I didn't enable the links. So just go to MBS plugins. Yeah, somewhere. FileMaker, documentation, foundation models. So the model, oh, you may have an old operation system. It may be available, or Apple Intelligence is not enabled, or model is not yet downloaded, or the device doesn't do it at all. So like
Uh,
a very old Mac without, uh, NPU.
that makes sense. I have a question about from Foxy Jack. How big is the LLM download? So,
I don't know actually. A few gigabytes, I think.
okay, so it's not like a hideous amount of gigabytes like most LLMs are.
Yeah,
So,
it's a compact model, so it doesn't know everything.
mm-hmm. But it
And the
also,
next thing, the next thing we have is we start a session, and here we ask it to be polite. You're a chatbot at FileMaker, so you can give whatever pretext you like to give it some instructions. And this text has a higher level than the user enter text. Like this is your instructions, and the user enter text is different. So, like most LLVMs have their different level of instructions. So the user can't simply change the instructions.
got it.
So then we have send request. So we got some text from the user. And if it's not empty, we go and make a new record, and we send it to the LLVM with a respond function. And then this is my little improvement to make text bold. And then we put the answer in the field and show it here. So not
Got
very
it.
difficult.
Okay. That actually
Uh,
looks a lot simpler than the base FileMaker option. Uh, we have a question from David Angel. Apple Foundation. It doesn't work for Windows? No.
no, not for Windows. So there's a possibility to see this transcript. This is a JSON with all the different things. And as you see, there's already tool definitions prepared. It will come, probably, but I can figure out how to make it in FileMaker. So in here you see the raw answer in the JSON. And yeah, the transcript may be useful for some inspection.
Yes. I assume you can also find a way to give it message history?
Yeah,
Or
well, the history, yeah. Wait, a message history? Is it here? No, there is a possibility I add a new function to load in a history if you have one already, but
mm-hmm.
otherwise you would just feed the same text again.
Got it. That makes sense.
Then we have a summary example here where you have some text and you can run it through the LLVM to summarize the text. So let's take a look on the script. So we initialize it, and with initialize we have the possibility to have some options.
Mm-hmm.
Some options here. There is let's just go to the documentation so I don't mix it up. Initialize, and so you can have a model for general
Mm-hmm.
usage or for content tagging. And then there is a guardrails with either default or to allow more,
Okay. So what
words Apple doesn't like.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you
so
can
the
remove
summary
the
model is usually used for things where you want, you may summarize any text, and
mm-hmm.
it may not be good for, say for work, uh, but still you can summarize it, and you see we can here ask for summarize the following text in 100 words
Mm-hmm.
as instructions, and then it would give you uh, yeah, a summary. We can also just let's just duplicate this and say here translate this to let's say English,
Ooh.
and let's go here and type something like translation. Oops, some German. Let's see if I get this to work. Yeah. No, it didn't do it. It's to English. It tells me that it can help me with the German culture, yeah. But this request to translate didn't work.
Models are finicky.
Yeah, maybe the following text. Or do I need to tell it?
Oh, there
Oh
you
no, it
go.
explains me that, yeah,
Okay, so you
warmly
needed to tell it
welcome, yeah,
following text.
to warmly welcome. And wait, we change the prompt and we say uh, output only the translation. This is oh, welcome. Okay, you can have fun with prompt engineering. Oh, welcome to Germany. Yeah. Okay.
That's a
So
good
we
test
have
though.
yeah, we have other things, and I also made an example for a customer where we did some invoice extraction, and there I had a prompt to the following text is on an invoice. So we get the invoice, we make some OCR, and we have all this text from the invoice, and then we ask the LLM to find us the date, the total of the invoice, the currency, and the invoice number, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and then build a JSON. And this did actually work quite well. But with the LLM, it's always the question if you get the right text and if the LLM gives you the right answer. Yeah.
Can it handle images out of curiosity?
No, this one is just text.
Got it.
We
Good to
did
know.
have QML models to, you get text for images.
Got it. Okay.
So we may add more functions if people request something. So if you need something, maybe email me, and we'll see what we can do for the next version of the plugin.
That makes sense. This looks cool. I kind of want to go fuss with this.
Any
So,
other questions about this one?
no, I think we got the two that we were asking, or the couple that we've asked. So,
Okay, let me switch the computer. So back to the announcement. We got a new feature for FileMaker Server.
mm-hmm.
There are the schema change functions, which allow you to see changes in your databases. The plugin collects the changes and gives you the changes as a big JSON, so you can run a scheduled script regularly on the server to see changes. And we have a sample database.
Yes.
So I have here a database for schema changes.
Mm-hmm.
I run the enable function, so the plugin watches for changes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go in a different database, any other database on the same server, and I just modify here a script. I save it. And now on the server, there's a scheduled script to check for changes every minute, but I will just trigger it myself. And then I will see that I modified script 17 in the
Okay.
assets database.
So it watches for every database on the server.
Yeah, every database, every change to one of these catalogs for uh, things on the server. There's a list of things that it watches for, like custom functions, custom menu set, data sources, extended privileges or normal privileges, fields, layouts, scripts, tables, table alias, themes, user accounts, value lists. This is a tool to let you know when someone changed something in a file. So
Mm-hmm.
you can later then go and do your save as XML to get get the data and then compare before and after. But you know when something happened and whether someone messed up with your database.
Got it. So if you're like, wait, when did this occur? You can go back and go like, okay, I had this change happen here, and then you try to go pull the
Let's just
backups.
make a little change, like someone accidentally deleted something uh, on a Saturday while you were not working, and then wait, the change on the layout. Oh, there. Yeah, so we did recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a change to layer 3, and then there was a change to the metadata. So some metadata about the layout was also changed by FileMaker.
Okay.
And let's make what could we do? A value list maybe?
That'd be
Let's
a
get
good one.
a
Mm-hmm.
let's change a value list with some text. And again, check for changes. And we see for the value list, FileMaker tells us something was changed. It doesn't tell us what was changed. So seems like FileMaker Pro writes all value lists together as one block. So the server just recognized that some value list changed. Um, let's go and edit the table and add a field. So when I add a field, I get a change to the field gets added to here 129. This is the ID of the table. Then I get a change to a few layouts because the field is put automatically on the layout.
Mm-hmm.
The field list also updated. So it helps you
Perfect.
to know what changes happened, but for
Yes.
all the other details, the plugin can't automatically figure out which layout is this because I don't have access to the other file
Yes.
to actually query the list of the layout names. So maybe in the future we could build a tool where you would once open both files and then the one file would run a script to inspect the other file maybe and put this in a database table so we could have names for the IDs.
That makes sense. That would be fun, I think. Depends what you want to do. Like for some people, they'd rather like have this open. Some people they want to be able to open the file and see exactly what changed. So I imagine it'd be maybe like a bit of a performance hit if you had both files running simultaneously. But
No. Well, so this gives you a log of all the writes on the server to the
hmm
catalogs, and
hmm
it depends what you do. We have the change script here. Where is it? So this is called in a scheduled script once a minute to process any changes. There's a plugin function to ask for those changes,
hmm
which gives you this big JSON. And then we use our JSON insert records function here to just dump this in a table as records. For this to work, you just need to have a table with the matching field names for the fields in the JSON. But you could do whatever else you like to do. Like you could have the plugin, well, you could run a script in the file to do the save as XML regularly. So you could track the changes yourself with maybe Git, or
hmm
you could see if a certain thing was changed in a certain file, send an email to yourself so you get notified if someone is messing up your file while you are not working.
Are your junior engineers causing problems when you're not looking? Uh, we you answered this, but I'll ask anyway just in case they didn't hear. Hi from Munich. Can we only get ID or can we also get the name of the script that's being changed?
No, we just get an ID. So in FileMaker Server 21.1, Claris added this possibility for this notification. So the plugin gets this JSON from FileMaker. So the JSON is not built by the plugin, it's just passed through. The plugin adds a counter and a timestamp, so you know when we got the change. So you have a timestamp.
Mm-hmm.
And we pass through whatever Claris puts in the JSON. And they don't provide the IDs. Oh no, they just provide the IDs, not the names.
There you go. That makes sense. Uh, cool. The- So yeah, someone else said, yeah, this function is really powerful. Yes, it is. This
Yeah,
has a lot of potential.
maybe a few people like to just run our sample project here on their server and see how much, records it produces over time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you have maybe 100 database files, might be interesting.
How many records is it running?
Yeah.
Does the schema change, sorry, does it track when you make new make new data or just like actual schema changes? So if
No,
you make
not
new,
data.
yeah, okay. So it wouldn't let you, so it wouldn't be like filled up with people making new records. Got it.
No,
Okay,
it's not
yes.
our audit log.
Yes. No, it's
It's
just a schema change log. Okay, double checking.
yeah. Okay. We don't have other questions. Let's go to the next thing. So if you're using a lot of curl functions, you can tell curl if the network changed. This allows curl to cancel all existing connections and all DNS records, so
Mm-hmm.
it starts fresh without relying on the previous network. It's an edge
Got,
case here.
got it. Someone needed that, I assume.
Someone needed that, yeah, as usual. And we have our functions for multi-transfer. So if we have several asynchronous transfers running,
Mm-hmm.
transfer, where is it? So you can ask, how many asynchronous transfers did you add?
Mm-hmm.
How many are currently running?
Mm-hmm.
How many are already done? How many are waiting?
Okay, so you can make a
No,
nice
these
little
are
audit
running.
log of what's happening at this
Yeah.
moment in time.
So how many you added? Yeah, how many are running? Yeah. So you can see how many of your asynchronous background transfers are running. That's something people do, like parallel downloads or parallel sending of emails, you know.
Got it.
Then we had several SSL engines. There is Secure Transport, a library from Apple, which got a little bit outdated. Apple
Mm-hmm.
has newer libraries, but we just use OpenSSL now for all
Okay.
our SSL needs because it's available cross-platform. And it's
Oh,
the same thing FileMaker uses.
oh,
The next thing,
a
yeah,
brief pause. There's two questions that popped up about the schema change that I will
yeah.
toss back to you. The scheduled script will not disturb the developer if it gets refreshed every minute? Question mark.
No, this is a script running in the background on the server. So it's just a schedule I put in to run the script once a minute. You could run it every 10 minutes if you like. It doesn't matter much. It's just how long to wait. I mean, how long the plugin should collect changes before you want to process them. I don't
Yes.
think this will cost much performance.
Uh, and then it runs pretty much exclusively on the server, correct?
Yes, this is a server-only feature.
Got it. There you go. Okay. We can go back to the new function. I just looked over and realized that new questions had spawned.
Okay, let's see what we have. We have web viewer functions, as you may know.
Woo! For our Windows people.
Yeah, for the Windows people. If your web viewer on Windows is using the Edge engine, so you have FileMaker 19.4 and newer, you
Mm-hmm.
use, they changed to WebView 2 engine.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the web viewer which color scheme you like to use. You can switch between light, dark,
Mm.
and automatic mode.
Ooh,
So some people like to have control about this, but otherwise you don't
yes.
change it.
It tends to be a controversial thing, light versus dark mode shenanigans.
The other thing you may want to change is you can change the default download path. So where do downloaded things go if you download something in the web viewer? Yeah, just pick a path. So then we got UUID 7. This allows you to get UUIDs which can be sorted by time. So let's just try the function, copy it here, evaluate. And you may notice that the first part is a timestamp
Oh,
and the back part is random. This is the version number. So I can just click again and again, make new IDs. And these IDs, count upwards. So you can sort by UUID and get it automatically sorted by time.
oh, that's cool. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah. Instead of
So,
having totally random ones, you have half random ones. And you can actually get the timestamp back from the UUID. So
really? Okay.
let's say we got here a new UUID, and we can run it through the function, and it will tell us, well, that's my time, it's evening. And yeah, in the US, you get the US date format, of course. But
Yes.
yeah,
That's
so
nice.
you can know when a UUID was created, and you can use it to, have UUIDs which you can sort. May be useful for a few people. And UUIDs as record IDs are always a great thing if you have different databases running independently, and you may later want to sync or, merge all the records into one database. And then you don't have duplicates with UUIDs. At least it's unlikely.
That makes sense.
So the next question is zitlib compress, which allows you to compress text or containers with the zitlib compression algorithm, what's used for zip files. But you can compress any text you like. And here, if you implement Tardoc in Switzerland, that's a standard where they build an XML, they compress the XML, and they put it in one or more QR codes and print it on some packaging. And then people can scan it to get the XML back in the software and transfer a lot of data with QR codes.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's really cool, actually.
like simply think about it. You could store more than just a barcode number in something. Like if you, in your business, label things, you could label them with a QR code.
Mm-hmm.
And this could, include several things like the product number, the expiration date, the product name, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can use zitlib compression if you want to shrink the data a little bit before you put it in the QR code.
There you go. That makes sense. You can put a
Okay,
lot of
as you may
information in them.
imagine, some customer has to implement this. I added this function. So the next thing is we got Markdown improved. Let's see. I think I have a sample for this. Let's see. Text, Markdown. Where's the Markdown example file? Yes. So it's in utilities. Okay. So if you have some Markdown. We have plugin functions to convert it to HTML. And one of the things we have here is the possibility to colorize the Markdown. So you can just write here something, and in the script trigger for committing, I just add our colorize function. Oh, wait. Oh, that's coming the next version of the plugin.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay, colorize is coming. The thing is here new is the style text function,
Mm-hmm.
which
Mm-hmm.
can give you style text directly for your Markdown.
Ooh.
So if you are typing some Markdown, you can get some text converted into style text. And this allows users to maybe type something. No, is this bold? Let's
I think
see.
that's italics. Yeah.
That's italics. Okay, italic. And double is bold.
Yes. And I
Just
think the
forget it.
two, does it do
And
strike through? Like, or is it all markdown, I assume?
how is strike through?
I think
Title?
it's the two tildes with the
Where do
little
I have
wiggly
title on the
lines.
keyboard? Yeah, test. Ready
No.
to do two? No, two.
I think it's two
Uh,
in front, maybe.
yeah,
Nope, I'm hallucinating.
it no, it recognizes them, but it doesn't make the text. I will have to figure out this.
And people
Screenshot.
don't use strike through a lot. This just happened to be a edge case.
Oh, what was the underline? I forgot already. I implemented this weeks ago. I know nothing is working, this is
It's the nature. I also don't remember all the markdown off the top of my head. Underline markdown. Uh,
let's see. So we see, oh, here it uses del. Oh, I think we didn't implement the del tag. Strong works, this works. Where's the other test? Okay, this got just strong with a. There was already there was a tag for underline, but anyway, I may check here
huh.
about this. Uh,
Jesse got it working. How'd you get it working? I
so
don't know
let
if
me
you have.
put here an S, and then let me run the HTML. You see,
Oh, there it
so
went.
it works if you use the S tag, but not if you use the del tag.
Oh,
So
okay.
I may have to write down for my to-do list, markdown del tag for deleted text. So I may need to add that to the engine. So in the next version, it can do that. So, but the key thing is we wrote a lightweight function to convert HTML to style text, which helps us to get the markdown to style text. So you can show the style text in a FileMaker field.
Okay, cool. That's actually really awesome. I use Markdown a lot, so.
Next thing. There's a function coming back. That's if you like to have here the column list.
Yes.
So I had this in the plugin. Then Claris added it to FileMaker. Then people noticed that it doesn't always work. So I turned on my version again, and it seems like they can be used together. So
Interesting.
whoever sets it last. So let's make this very small and this
Mm-hmm.
very wide.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever sets last time wins. Layouts.
There you
So
go.
seems to work.
It's one of
Yeah.
those nifty features.
Yeah, I think this is a real good thing, but
No, I
the
love
thing
it.
Claris implemented works only in some cases, and I miss it a lot of times. So I put mine back.
Yes, you've added in back all the edge cases.
Yeah, then we have the format button. You may remember we have a format button for the data viewer. Let me just test set variable No, the variable needs to be a global one so I can see it later. And then let's put in some XML. You can run this and then go to the data viewer and find it here, and you can double click it, and we got this format button here. And new in this plugin is a possibility to tell the plugin to enable to auto format this. So we have here a function, set data viewer format button enabled, and this can not just turn it on and off, but it can turn it to automatic mode.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
works also for JSON.
Yes, I've been
And some
using that a lot
people,
recently.
yeah, I added the format button and people told me they don't like to click this every time. So you can tell it to automatically format it, and then you can decide if you want to save the changes with clicking OK, or you click cancel to keep the original text.
I use that format button constantly. I did not realize it was an MBS function.
I'm so sorry.
No, why are you apologizing? It's one of those things I use all the time. That seems like it would be baseline, but no, it's because I have MBS. Because MBS is
Okay,
awesome.
let's do something else. Let's say we have a formula, we have some calculation, and now here's a calculated value, and we make calculations, and we may pick a different
Mm-hmm.
table here. This file doesn't have actually. Let's just make a new test file. So we have different tables here. Create a new one. We have maybe some calculation, and in the calculation, we pick a table for something and save it. And then next time we go there, the plugin offers us here to click directly to assignments to jump to the other table. So, and I saw there was a bug because it suggested here the top one, but don't need that. So if you pick a different one and then close the dialog, go back to such a calculation, you can jump directly to the other table. People love that, and I think we can use it a lot. It's the same thing I do for here set field, where you can also pick some table to get a field, and then when you come the next time, no, it doesn't work. I get disappointed by myself. Why doesn't it come up here? Oh, maybe I broke it in a better version. I don't know.
What's it supposed to do? It's
Yeah. So I will have to check this again. Set field, last column, and last table occurrence. So the next thing we got is BSD volume names. So if you have a file path or directory path, and you want to know which physical disk this is, we can give you the BSD volume name on macOS. Then on macOS, we can also use the USB serial number function here to give you the serial number of a USB stick connected to this volume.
Oh, that's actually, I didn't realize you could even access that.
Yeah,
That would
some
be
people
nice.
use that.
Very
On
particular
Windows, you
cases.
can do the same with a WMI query. We also got the WMI query JSON function, which gives you the result of your query back as JSON. So you can make queries here for various things, like, give me the details about all the network adapters on Windows, operation system, event log, serial ports, displays, whatever. The Windows management interface can give you a lot of details about the computer.
We have a question real fast
Yeah,
about actually the format stuff. Um, can the format slash beautify only work on XML on HTML? Uh, like what languages can it format? Can it format XML, HTML? Is it only applied to JSON, JavaScript?
JSON and XML. Yeah.
Okay,
If you like to format text, we have a function for this. No, if you want to format HTML, we have the tidy function. Where is it? There. So the
okay,
tidy function can format HTML or XML, and it can especially repair whatever HTML you give it. Like you
okay.
see, I just give here a title tag with some text, and it builds me an HTML around, you know.
Got it. So you can wrap whatever your HTML is in that, so that way when you look at it in the data viewer, you can see it formatted. So,
Yeah, but I don't fix HTML because, well, I would need to know that the thing you have in the data viewer is HTML.
oh, okay.
Okay, I could look for HTML tag. Maybe something I could think about, you know?
Bringing you new ideas, Christian.
For HTML. Okay, yeah, my to-do list gets longer. So, as you see, I'm
Sorry.
already using my beta version and constantly changing things. When you register custom function with our plugin using FileMaker or JavaScript code, if you need faster custom functions, you can use JavaScript. You can lock the custom function to avoid someone else changing your code. So the plugin can
Wait,
register custom function, and you won't prevent someone else from changing your custom functions.
that's really cool and insane, and I kind of want to see this. How does this work?
Oh, well, let's find the example file here. Maybe utility, FileMaker custom functions. There it is. So we have our custom functions defined in the database here. So we have contact functions, concat, and it just returns two values, well, added together. And we have a start script to register all the functions. And the thing is, to lock the function, you would just add 8 to the flags. That's a new flag we have. And then you can't register a new function with the same ID to override the existing one. But otherwise, you can do that. So you can register a function, and there's a new flag to protect your existing functions. And the idea is that you may have a bigger solution with maybe 20 files. The start script in your solution registers the custom functions you need. And then you don't want someone else in a different file to override them.
Got it.
And of course, because we registered the custom functions, you may see, is it here? MBS, there are all the custom functions.
Oh, that's nice.
So the sample has a few. There's concat here, normal in FileMaker, concat in JavaScript with a duct
Mm-hmm.
tape engine, concat again with the WebKit engine. Yeah, so different functions. Yeah, we can have variable number of parameters. You can have recursion, and you can do a lot of nice things with it.
And you can stop people
So,
from like breaking it behind your back.
yeah, that's when I build something, then I give it to people, and they will use it actually. They
Mm-hmm.
will figure out that there may be some issues. And
They will fuss
so
with it.
here we can register the function, we can try it, and this is a recursive function which does Roman numbers.
Okay. Uh, I did have a question about um actually the USB stick stuff because YouTube is a bit delayed, so I get the questions a bit later. Is it possible to get the serial number of the device? I think that's the function you showed
Yeah,
us,
well,
right?
for an USB stick, yes.
Yes. So
So in this case, it must be a USB device with a serial number. Again, I don't know. We find it over the volume path, so it must be a volume, but technically it could be different kinds of devices, not just a plain USB stick. You know, I have a client who wants to read the serial number because, well, he gives the solution with a USB stick to someone, and then he wants to check in the solution that, it's on this USB stick.
that makes sense. Cool. Huh.
So,
We have a
other
random
question?
well, there's a feature request, I think. So we can handle that after I handle that now.
Just tell me.
Is there any way for you to, is there any way you have for me to get to the specify button on a Mac, leading to a calculation dialog box for things like set variable? This is the one thing I miss from Windows. I can tap to the button, but on Mac I have to leave the keyboard. Don't you have a shortcut for that? Or am
Well, we
I?
have the thing that you press the Option key while clicking here the widget, and then
Yeah,
the plugin directly jumps you into the calculation dialog.
got it. But you still have to click, right?
Yeah, this is, I use the mouse.
Yes. So you can use
I
Option
know.
to click all the way through, Tim, but
Sure, yeah. You would need to enable, assistive device, support. I don't know. There's a checkbox in system that you can tap to buttons and then use the space key to click a button.
oh,
So
didn't
he
know
would
that
still
existed.
need to tap maybe 3 times to go to the specify button, then press the space key to open the dialog. So next thing is when you get a license key for the MBS plugin, you can just paste the whole license string into one of the text fields, and the plugin will automatically put it in all the fields. That's makes it a little bit easier for new customers. And if you use the trace function to log your function calls, we also log the layout, which can help you debugging. Then we have the fidgets. So we have support for a lot of fidgets devices. Let's see. Fidget is here. It's a company in Canada which makes little USB devices which you can connect to your Mac or to a hub, and then they talk with Bluetooth. And you can have digital outputs, or you can have a GPS sensor, an RFID card laser, an LCD screen, or a pressure sensor, a button, whatever. And new in this version of the plugin is the function to write to an RFID tag.
Ooh,
So if you use RFID tags for, I don't know, people tapping in or out of their work or time measurement, you could actually program this RFID cards on your computer with FileMaker. Like if you build a database to manage RFID cards, FileMaker may be a tool to use, and then use a fidget with an RFID reader to write the cards. At least one customer is using it.
yes. Oh, I'm sure. Uh, oh, we got another question that snuck in. Um, oh, okay. So, is it possible to get the serial number of the device? No, not the USB device. I meant the Windows PC serial number.
Well, we have system functions. Let's see, documentation, system information. Well, the VMI query would allow you to query some BIOS settings, and there you can also find a serial number. But the thing I thought about is here system info, where we have something like the serial number for a hard disk, so the boot disk. We have a CPU brand string. We have the board ID for your Mac, and the model and the Mac serial number. And did we also have something for Windows? Windows product key, and some system info on Windows. Let's see, what was this about? This is more the CPU, okay. So we have different things which you could think about what's the thing you're looking for.
There you
Um,
go. Hopefully that answers your question.
and otherwise, I would do the VMI query BIOS, because that's usually something about the BIOS. So let's go. This is Microsoft's documentation. So you would run a query against here Win32 BIOS. Then you would have a couple of fields like the version and maybe there is an identification code, yeah. So you may
mhm.
want to check what you can get. You see there are a lot of things you can query with WMI, but maybe there's something about a motherboard or CPU, because the CPUs used to have an ID too. But a couple of things are difficult to query because there was some people who did some bad things.
That's always it's why email keeps getting harder and sending text messages.
Yeah, where
Sa-
is processor?
Same concept.
So the CPU has a lot of things you can know about it. Um, yeah, so you can query this. Oh, there would be unique ID. I don't know how unique this is, but you would have to check about which of the things you can query with on Windows would give you the value you need. Okay,
There we go. Hopefully that answers your question, Amisa.
next thing. Okay, this was the list of the announcement. We also have release notes with a few more things. Like we have a function to give you a MIME type for container.
Huh.
We have a function to delete a column in our list of values. We have to explain this with the example here. So we have a list
Uh-huh.
containing ABC and 1, 2, 3, separated by a comma,
Okay.
and we want to delete the second column. So the B and the 2, and the function does exactly this.
Got it.
So, for
Okay.
example, if you have comma-separated data in a variable or tab, tab delimited,
Delimited list.
yeah. So you can delete a column. We have a couple of functions to get and set things based on columns.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe useful for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, there was a change that you now need at least macOS 10.14 for the plugin because the foundations things require some Swift code that only works if that forces Xcode to link the plugin differently, so it doesn't load anymore on the older
Ah,
system.
got it. Okay.
I try to make the plugin as compatible as possible
Mm-hmm.
to older operation system, and yeah,
Well, I mean, as
that's
technology
quite an
becomes
old
more and more
operation system.
demanding. Yes, 10 dot, that's, how old is that?
Probably 7 years ago or so.
Yeah, I'm about to say close to 10.
So the script workspace got improved so you can better pick the font one. The Python functions can better import things. The
Ooh,
LDAP function got a few bug fixes.
got it.
Our clipboard conversion preserves image content.
Ooh.
Yeah, where would I do that? Let's see. Let me try. I copy here a
Mm-hmm.
control. I go to BB edit and paste it. So you see.
Yes.
And let's go to preview and say new from clipboard, and we get the picture.
Oh,
So
that's
the
nice.
clipboard contains the hidden XML for FileMaker, the
Mm-hmm.
visible XML as text here,
Mm-hmm.
and we still have the image.
Nice. That's very nice,
Oh,
actually.
cancel. Yeah. delete. So don't save. So anyone else having a question?
I don't see. We've had a lot of people ask questions today, which is good. But I don't see any more questions. Yeah, someone said thank you for the person who asked about the specify. Said thank you. They will check that out. Cool. Jody, I can promise you MBS is not that expensive.
Oh yeah, discount code. There's something coming up next week in the US,
Oh, there is. Yes.
and the people in the USA like to buy a lot. So if you come back around Thanksgiving, there will probably be an announcement on the blog about some coupon code. I think it was probably something like Black Friday,
Oh, yes. Yes.
and
There you go. Okay, so cool.
so
If you haven't gotten
uh,
MBS yet, Christian will be spitting out a Black Friday coupon code next week, so that you should
yeah,
definitely buy it then. It's
so
absolutely worth the money. So, like I said earlier, there's all sorts of stuff that I use that I think, oh, this is just part of FileMaker. No, it's Christian. Christian gave it to me, and I didn't even realize.
so
Okay.
do we have any other questions?
I don't see any at the moment, so I think we're probably good. Just people saying thank you. So,
Okay.
thank you, Christian. Much
So if
appreciated.
someone has an idea or a bug, please let me know.
Yes, he collects them.
Yeah, well, I have to see. Fixing something for one guy may break it for someone else. That's always
Yes.
a big problem.
Yes. How often does that happen to you?
Oh, probably every few weeks. Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
fixed it for someone and then someone else complains. And the best thing to fix is something that was totally broken, so nobody could have used it. But then you wonder how it did pass quality check. Yeah.
Well, it must have worked at some point.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you so much, Christian. It's always a joy having you on. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely week next week, and I will see you December. Bye-bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.